First stop in Germany. So good morning, everyone. Actually, you can have breakfast any time of the day, but it's my favorite meal. These are the drinks. We went to a restaurant, so you can see what is the German type of breakfast. So there are a lot of many drinks and menus generally on typical European breakfast that you would imagine. But this one is Deutsches Frühstück, which is a German breakfast. It's pretty expensive, like 19.5 euro. And I'm taking Morning Glories on the right, which contain ginger. So yeah, this is the dish. Surprisingly, the dish are all cold. So it's like all different cheeses and ham, like German type of ham, salmon, bread, and some jam. So this one is really special. It's plum jam. And this is a plum jam. You can see on the right hand side, this is how usually like the famous brand here, and come with the egg. So the interesting is that you can use your imagination and do any combination on when you eat. So I tried different type of combination. I think this is the fun part. I tried cheese with the plum. Some pineapple with cheese.
Yeah, but very healthy.
It
A
is.
lot of fruits and cheese.
I couldn't finish it, to be honest. I
Yes,
thought it was
the portion is
fun.
surprisingly big. As if for one person?
Yes. But I guess at home you can share. Yeah, back to the plum and cheese. I like it.
Okay, let me introduce you to the Singaporean breakfast. I went to the Hawker Center, which is open air food court market in Singapore. The first one is nasi lemak, which means oil, like rice and oil in Malay language.
Rice and oil.
Yeah, the oil means coconut
Wow.
oil, so the rice
Ah.
is coconut oil.
Okay, well, we're second.
And you can see sambal sauce, which is spicy, and this is fried anchovy and fried peanuts, which is the eggs and cucumber and fried chicken. So this is a very well-known and popular breakfast dishes for in Singapore and Malaysia and Indonesia as well. And in some cases, this fried chicken could be like some protein such as seafood. And this is actually really yummy and so really cheap as well.
This one is really interesting.
Yeah. And this is called BEER&BAIJIU, which means rice noodle, fried rice noodle in Chinese or Hokkien, local language here. And served with some bean sprout and I think cooked with oyster sauce and soy sauce or something like that.
So there's
And
no
also-
meat in here.
No, nothing, just very simple. And I also went to Yakun Kaya Toast, which is a very popular Kaya Toast place here. And this is Kaya Toast and some soy latte. And Kaya Toast is also very popular and common breakfast in Singapore. And this is Kaya jam and butter. And Kaya jam is a mix of coconut milk, eggs, sugar, and pandan leaf, which is popular herbs in Southeast Asia. And this is really nice, a bit sweet, but not really sweet, so it's really good one.
I
Interesting.
want to try.
I really love it.
Okay, now we are in Japan. So for me, it's typical breakfast is definitely the one we bought at the convenience store. And I picked up 2 rice balls and then one is tuna mayonnaise. I think this is a most popular flavor in Japan.
Wow.
This is my office, by the way.
Oh, nice.
So this seaweed is still very fresh, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
see,
crispy,
you
the
have a lot
seaweed.
of tuna inside of the rice balls. And the second one is salmon flavor. I think this is the second popular flavor in rice balls in Japan.
Oh, in this case, seaweed is already attached.
Yes,
Oh, true.
I think it depends on individual which types of the rice balls you like. For me, both are okay, but sometimes people like more crispy flavor of seaweed, and then the other one just don't like. And I usually pick up some veggie juice as of my breakfast, just to, provide me some vitamins. And if I have more time for my breakfast, I probably tend to choose some small daily small meals, like a palm-sized cup, like this. And I picked up this one, the salad with scallop and broccoli.
This one looks really nice and healthy.
Yeah, but I didn't realize this scallop is artificial. It's not a real one.
Wow. A lot of edamamens.
Yes, I think they are cheap. And then the other one is more traditional types of breakfast. So you have rice and a miso soup and a natto and usually some protein meals. This time I choose the fish called mackerel. I don't know exactly how I can pronounce it. Yeah. And when you eat natto, you should prepare before eating. So on top of natto, you just put mustard, Japanese mustard, and soy sauce, and then you have to, make it more naturally mixing.
Wow, this looks so sticky.
And then finally, yes, it has a sticky flavor in the end. But for Japanese, the sticky flavor is actually really tasty.
Oh, looks nice.
Yes. So as Germany do, we also enjoy the mixture of the rice and other meals. Like you can pick pickles like this or seaweed on top of the rice. Basically, you can do whatever you want.
I miss the pickles too.
I think in Japan the pickles is less sour. It's more like a little bit sweet. Yeah, sorry because I'm eating breakfast alone, so the quality of the video is not super good. At least I want to show you how usually Japanese take a breakfast like this. So I usually put many meals on top of the white rice and then enjoy it all together. I like this. Wow.
You missed it.
Yeah.
Did you finish the whole rice, like bowl, the whole bowl?
As for rice, no. The portion is too large for me because there are a lot of meals. Like this one is tofu with soy sauce. So while I enjoyed all meals, I didn't I didn't pay a lot of attention to rice, so the rice is only half.
Okay, so what I found interesting about German breakfast is that all of them are cold. So so I think this is really, like, to me, it's really unusual. But interesting thing is that they put everything in one dish. So for example, fruits and like ham, and you can eat all the mixture that you like. I think this is different because, for example, in like British breakfast, you also have something warm. So I think this is, to me, is unusual because everything is cold despite the weather.
So what I found from German dish was it looks like really primitive one, not really well cooked, just like fruits or salad, bread.
Yeah, I think it's very easy to prepare.
Okay. So when it comes to Singapore, I could feel really like mixed culture. Like one is nasi lemak, which is Malay origin, and the second one is beef, which is Chinese origin, and the last one is toast, which is obviously coming from Western culture. So they are really mixed, but still like unique flavor, which is coconut milk is used every now and then, so which means like really Southeast Asian. So that's my perception.
I think that what I found interesting is that, for example, the nasi lemak is, to me, it seems really full meal, like not breakfast. I don't know. I would still think the kaya toast is more breakfast, but this one is like very heavy in the morning, so it's really interesting, but also looks really good.
Yeah, so I guess I'm already cooked very well, so it's the perception towards breakfast is different from like German.
Do you guys have time to go out for breakfast like you did in the videos?
For me, definitely no.
So it's a weekend, right?
Yes.
How about in Singapore?
But Singaporeans tend to go to such places early morning and just have a 10-15 minutes. So it's very usual for people to go such places.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, what about Japan?
Yeah, from my side, what I have found is obviously, I think Japanese just prefer rice. I know many Asians do the same, but for example, if you buy some breakfast at a convenience store, you can also buy bread or sandwiches, something like that. But for me, maybe it depends on individuals, but for me, in many cases, I tend to prefer rice because it gets me more energetic and it lasts longer in my stomach. So, especially in the weekdays, I tend to choose rice rather than bread or flour-made stuff. And also same as in Germany, we usually don't have a time to go out for breakfast in the weekdays. Of course, it also depends on the individuals. So convenience store would be more typical one for many busy Japanese workers. And yes, so I also shoot my traditional breakfast at the restaurant was on weekend.
I think like I really would hope that in Europe they introduce more healthy drinks, the packaged drink like in the one you showed us, because in here I think the healthy drinks or like the packaged drinks are usually not healthy, and if it's healthy one it would be expensive. So yeah, I think that if they have here would be good. Thank you for watching.
Please subscribe our channel.
Goodbye and see you in the next videos. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye bye.